Hello good people, welcome as I take and introduce to you Tefal Efficook. It's a multi-cooker, it's a pressure cooker depending on the meals that you're preparing. Tefal Efficook has two modes of cooking, one with the lid in place where you're cooking under pressure, and if you're cooking without the lid, you can prepare your ugali and switch on maybe to the frying aspect where you can do your fish, you can do your matoke. To prolong the life of our Tefal Efficook, there are a few safety instructions, the do's and don'ts that I will be taking you through today. The pressure cooker comes with a manual, one that you should read and understand carefully to ensure that you will use the appliance correctly. 2. Proper ventilation. Ensure your Tefal pressure cooker is on a flat surface to ensure proper ventilation. 3. Ensure that your electrical wiring is inspected by a professional. In this, you'll avoid damaging your electric pressure cooker. 4. Only use accessories that are recommended by the manufacturer. Kindly do not use a stainless steel spoon. You can only use a wooden stick or a silicone spoon for you not to damage your inner pot. 5. The proper pressure release. In this, you have to have your face and hands away from the valve. 6. Always ensure that you check your seals and valves to avoid any blockage and to avoid wear and tear. Next, I take you through the do's and don'ts of the Tefal Efficook, and we begin with do's. Always follow the recipes provided on the interface of the Tefal Efficook for best results. Always clean the pressure cooker regularly after use, that is the pot. The lid, on the lid you can separate the valve and the seal and clean them separately to avoid them smelling. Always ensure food particles do not come into contact with your heating element. Always ensure power connection correctly to your EPC by connecting the cord correctly. Always add sufficient liquid to the removable inner pot. This can be in form of broth or in form of water. Ensure the lid is properly and tightly closed before beginning the pressure cooking process. Take advantage of the provided timer cooking to ensure that you cook your meals with the right timing. Always ensure that your pot is clean and dry before using. Next, we move on to the don'ts while using our EPC. When we begin, do not overfill your pressure cooker. In this, you have to consider having your food at the maximum level. Do not force your lid to open. You have to first release your pressure completely, and from then you can open your lid. Do not put your pressure cooker on a stove top to avoid burning your plastic base. Do not pick your pressure cooker by the top handle. Only use the side handles to avoid damaging or dropping your EPC. Do not block ventilation. In this, avoid covering the steam release valves. Avoid using metal utensils. This is a good example. You can only use a wooden stick or a silicone spoon. Do not add water to the housing component. Only add water while the inner pot is inserted. Following the do's and don'ts, as I've stated, will help increase the longevity and performance of your electric pressure cooker.